Franchises that make up the Elite Series are competing in Street Fighter, Counter-Strike, and Rocket League, as well as in an overall franchise championship with a prize pool of £75,000. Franchises win points for every game they win in the Elite Series, regardless of the game, with 1 point awarded for each individual victory. Should a team win 2 games in a weekend, they are awarded a bonus point in addition to the 2 points won for winning 2 games. Should a team win all 3 of their games across a weekend, they will be awarded 2 bonus points, in addition to the 3 points won for winning 3 games. So, the maximum return of an individual weekend could be 5 franchise championship points. The teams are ranked by the total number of points won.
I'm so confused. I'm staying here.
All right, so I am here with one of my good mates. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. All right, so really I'd like to ask you, how are you finding this franchise so far?
I think it's been really good. Obviously, as things develop, it's getting more interesting as well. So now that there's only the end of this week and next week, the matches mean a lot more.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how it ends.
So, Brian, how are you personally finding it and being a part of such a... I feel like for your team, it gets quite intense, or has been over the past few weeks. Definitely,
especially for me. I mean, been getting carried a bit since week 1, so a bit of pressure on there. But obviously, we've got absolute machines as teammates, so I just need to do it in the future. Any pressure, do you feel? Not at the minute, but I think come the playoffs, when it's literally if you lose, you're out, definitely. So now it's getting to sort of like crunch time. Is there anyone that you are very sort of scared? We've got a heckler. We've got a heckler. Anyone that you are sort of intimidated or scared about? Team-wise, I guess Infused would be the team that could give us the most trouble. So hopefully the way it works out in the playoffs, we'll play them nearer the end. What are you thinking about I mean, they've had a few technical difficulties today. Do you feel like when you're up there on the stage, there's a lot of pressure? I'd say it's keeping it together. Like when we had the technical difficulties, it's just when you know you've still to play, you need to stay composed, even though you've got a bit of time to relax when you were ready to play. But these things happen, so. Out of the competition, how are you sort of spending your weeks practicing? Are you online, offline? Online only. We don't really, in Scotland we do have players, but not really a scene, so it's more just seeing who you're playing against, working on it and getting what practice you can. Now, we're about to see sort of the final lot of teams going up. Now, what are your predictions? It's going to be very close. I would like to see Envyus take it. It would make next week a lot more interesting, I think. All right, there you go. Thank you very much, Brian.
Right then, it is time for the last fight of the evening. 2 teams with everything to play for, but who will come out the victor, which is a great name. Over to our commentating team, who we have Sengan and Tyrant. Gentlemen, this is going to be a beaut. They both have to win.
I know, this is the one, right, that we've all been waiting for.
It's a massive game right now, Sengan. It's all on the line here for these two to stay in the run-in to take the league here at Gfinity Elite Series, Season 1. So coming up first, I believe we're going to have Leo versus Pax.
Yep.
So Karen versus Laura is actually a matchup we've seen a lot of here on the Gfinity Elite Series. Laura, one of the top performing characters, I think she is the top performing character in the Elite Series, actually. You know, been able to take the most rounds and games. So it's going to be interesting here. We're going to see if Pax is able to do it.
It's going to be difficult. I mean, whoever wins this goes into contention of almost winning the playoffs. But
exactly.
I mean, look at this. You've got Pax, 9 rounds run, 56%. You've got Leo with 53%. These both of these players have done well and equally not done so well on the big stage.
Yeah.
So they've both got a point to prove here. Pax has Afi as his Laura training partner.
Exactly. So he's very well versed in the Laura matchup.
But
Laura is Laura, and you can. It's hard to be.
Can't be ready.
It's hard to be ready. Let's be honest.
But let's see who's going to win this: Leo or Hollywood Pax. Who you got your money on?
Oh man, I'm a bit of a Pax fan.
Pax fan?
Pax fanboy.
All right, I'll take Leo then. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen.
All right, let's get it. Here we go. On the Brazilian stage here, Laura's home turf. All right, starts out with a -2 move there.
Heavy buttons though.
Oh, wow.
Get sweat, crush counter. The setup doesn't work. Back throw from Leo.
And Leo's been using these forward half punches a lot. Not really working out for him though.
Oh,
wow.
Nice. Combos on the trade there.
Yeah.
Great awareness from Pax.
Yeah, the move's traded and Pax aware and able to press that button to combo. All right, nice anti-air gets the trade in his favor.
Oh, the counter hit conversion. What's for breakfast?
Knocked down here. All right, just going back into neutral here. Pax with a life deficit.
Oh, no.
That was a drop opportunity right there for Leo.
There's the V-trigger. Pax's turn now. Gets the corner. The mix stays in front.
Oh,
Tries it again. Wasn't close enough.
Oh, it was too far. Pressure's on.
That's punishable. Not punished that hard, though, from Leo. And the party has started for Laura.
Use it.
Pops her out.
No.
Gets the overhead. Tech.
Good break.
The crowd
medium
kick. The crowd are going wild here in the Gfinity Arena.
Leo was splurging all that meter, crouching hard punch, EX5, and again, and just pile on the pressure. But
wow.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Throw from Pax. Very good to get out of there. Still has a lot of meter. Needs to calm down here. Here we go and get some damage on the board.
Nice throw break there from Leo defensively. Pax now got the corner control, EX uppercut.
All the things. Counter hit, walks out a bit, has high stun, doesn't want to...
Oh. And look at the life of Karen just melting away. Activates.
Wow, gets in. That's going to open him up. No meter to follow on. Oh, no. The whiff throw, Tyrant. Could all go down from here.
Pax. My heart just stopped there, man.
The Hail Mary from Leo didn't quite work. He looks at his stick. He didn't want that, but oh well, got to move on with the punches.
He went for the overhead. In V-trigger, Laura can combo off that overhead on hit. Leo was banking on that, but Pax said no.
Very, very good awareness there from Pax to block that overhead. And both players starting off strong. Both have the same resources in this last round.
They do indeed.
Such a crucial first game for both teams to win here.
It is. You want to get that confidence boost. You want to get that one game lead.
Oh, big things hit.
Massive command grab.
Wow.
Such a hard
good. Looking good for Leo. Pax does have the V-trigger to even it up and the meter to go into critical art.
Oh, wow. Walks
nice
up
throw.
Throws.
Very good.
Yep.
Oh, no. Doesn't decide to go for the follow-up. Wow. Interesting stuff from Leo. He's almost got Pax dead to right.
Pax with the uppercut. Activates. He had to do that. That was so important. Oh, the EX.
Wow, and look at that. Comp stands up. He's popping off. I don't know why he's popping off. He's not even playing. Sit down, mate. And Leo, he's pointing to him. Oh, look at that.
Leo, one of the most animated players here on the Gfinity Elite Series. Getting excited. Pax has to take his stick and step away from the setup.
Yeah, he has to firm that L. Oh my goodness, I can hear Leo from here shouting in French. I don't know what he's saying. He's still going. Come on, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you choose me for Envyus. Oh, look at him talking to his team.
Mais oui.
Mais oui. Oh my goodness, the top is up. Oh, Leo's there. Oh, he's thrown into the crowd.
You can't write this stuff.
Wow.
You can't write this stuff.
This is only the first game. Calm down, lads. Sit down. Someone get that guy a glass of water. Right.
Leo popping off.
Oh my goodness. He's milking all of this stage. Look at him. Look at the guns as well. He loves it. He knows what he's doing. Cheeky little smile there from him. Wow. Let's just talk about that, Matt.
One of the most...
I can't gain my composure, Tyrant.
I can't even think. Oh, man. That was too much. Leo, one of the most animated players here in Europe.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look at the adrenaline pumping through him. He's finding it hard to breathe.
Because Pax is one of the... He's the strongest Karen player in Europe, okay? Taking a win over him is no easy feat. And Leo is just such an energetic guy. You know, he's passionate about the game and it shows. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, let's look at the replay. Look at this. Good break, though.
Wow.
Such a good crouch medium kick.
Oh my goodness, the standing medium cut, just a whiff throw, managed to block the overhead. Great form there from Pax. Got the reversal right with the EX.
Yeah.
This was all the point.
So he threw that EX move out, which is unsafe on block, by the way.
Wow, look at the whole. Look at the whole. Oh my goodness.
And this team, the all-star French team, Envyus this week.
Yeah.
All of them very energetic. Pax.
He was pointing to his teammates actually sitting in the crowd, comps. And Joker jokes there, and look at them ecstatic, knowing how important that first... I mean, it was only the first game, Tyrant, but that shows you how much these guys are in it to win it. Method and Envyus are at the exact same point, only 1 point differential, but
exactly.
They want to be in the playoffs. They don't want this to end here.
Winning this here, if you take this as a 3-0, that is huge.
Yeah.
Because you prevent the other team from getting any points, and you secure those 3 points for yourself. You want to advance on to be potential... winner of the whole thing, man. You want to be in the playoffs at the end, so wow.
So we just want to say apologies if you heard any swearing in those celebs there, but wow, what a high intense match that we've just had.
Listen,
this is why. Listen, tensions are high. We can't all control ourselves. We can't even breathe here. So I mean, wow. We've got to move on to match 2. We've got more matches to commentate.
That was the first match, by the way, guys. The first match.
We've got more matches to commentate. I don't know if I can do this, but I will try, team. I will try. So we've got here Nassim versus Luffy. Talk to me a little bit about this. Both players from France.
Both players from France, yep. So I imagine they would have played a few times before in the past. Luffy is going to be using Rainbow Mika, which is a mix-up specialist character. She's going to be going for those command grabs and pushing you towards the corner. Nassim Claw, he says it in his name. He uses Vega, also known as Claw. And he's going to be looking to control the space on the screen.
But is he Tyrant? Because this is a very unorthodox claw, right?
That's true. He's very rushdown orientated. He loves to take those risks. But I imagine against Luffy, you're just going to try and keep him at bay, keep him at bay, prevent him from pushing you towards the corner where Mika is completely deadly.
Yeah. That corner is king for Mika.
Yep,
and here you see TKR standing up, wanting to get a bit of hype from the crowd here.
Let's go.
They need all of this adrenaline here for this second match. But Luffy, well, if there's anyone you want up for the second game after that emphatic fashion of the first, it's Luffy, right?
It's Luffy, a former Evolution champion. And here they are, fighting in the New York City in Chaos.
The sweep gets a knockdown. Every hit is going to be just so much adrenaline pumping through this building.
So Luffy, very aware that from that range he can jump. Vega, not with very solid anti-airs in Street Fighter 5. So he is prone to getting jumped in on. Okay.
Like you said, Nassim getting a bit of damage and then backing out, a bit like a boxer.
Yeah, he is. Oh, wow!
The command grab. Out of nowhere.
So Vega can switch his stances. He can take the claw on and off. And
the unsafe slide. This could all be the turning point here from Luffy. He does have Nassim near the corner. This is good. Another block on the slide.
Okay, gets the knockdown. Forward throw. She gets pressure from that throw.
Manages to block it out. Still has pressure with Nadeshko. Throw again.
Man. Luffy on the verge of turning this around.
Oh my goodness, the defense here from Nassim. V-reversal's out as well.
I love that V-reversal because...
the crush counter. Knockdown. Nassim here has the mix-up. Overhead.
Backdash. Okay, nice V-reversal. Just gets out of the way. Doesn't want Luffy to continue the pressure.
Oh my days! He just walks up on the mic promo and throws Luffy. He does not care about that mixtape and gets the first round.
Luffy talking some trash on the mic, says, nice hat, bro. But Nassim Claw aware to get the throw. All right.
So much pressure on this second game here for both players. I can't believe Nassim managed to block out all of that sequence in the first one. Gets punished again with the slide.
Vegas are sometimes prone. They're prone to going for that sweep because it's got such good range, but it's punishable on block.
He's still doing it, Tyrant. He doesn't care. I can't believe it. He's up the first round. He's throwing all hell to the wind. Throwing out all the table sink, all the kitchen.
Nassim Claw just looking for an opportunity here. All right. Goes for the... Yep. Luffy blocks.
Nice anti-air there from Luffy.
Very
Needs
solid.
to get some solid comeback here and get some momentum on his time.
Again!
Okay. That's like the 9th slide. I see Envyus in the crowd. They're kind of like, listen, don't do any more slides, bro. Please, I beg you.
Yeah.
A slide again! Get the crush out.
Luffy backdashes.
This is Luffy's time to shine, Tyrant. If there's any time to step up to the plate, it's now.
All right. Nassim Claw just getting out of dodge. Doesn't want to overextend, but gets anti-aired. Bro, this is going to be close to dead. Close. It's going to be close. No, she's...
One pixel. Oh my goodness, the wake up, the ink dive into the V-trigger. And again.
It's up. A block by Luffy, that was critical.
That's plus. Hell.
Nassim, no. 2-0 for Team Envyus.
Wow, the crowd are going mental. Envyus are fully behind their boys. Even players from other team, Infused, getting excited. They know that they want Envyus to win this, a method to take a hit.
And now, Cobblecog is the final pillar of defense here. Whoa. Can you believe that comeback from Nassim?
Well, I mean, Cobblecog has a lot of weight to carry on his shoulders, and like F-Word and Logan was saying, he's quite an emotional player. So
he is, and the pressure can get you in these types of situations. He needs to not let that happen. Look at this, EX, Barcelona dive, backdash. So this was the first round, I believe?
Yeah, this is the first round. After he did all of that block, he just walked up and knew that Luffy was going to hold that mic drop, right? And then the wake-up EX wall dive.
Look at the comeback. If one touch lands on Nassim right now, he loses.
He's plus here on the stance change. Luffy pressing the button. and then just this.
Look at this, perfectly timed.
Yeah.
What's that, stand medium punch?
Yeah,
perfectly
punch.
timed.
Look at that. How much excitement for Team Envyus. A team who went 0-2 in the first couple of weeks.
Yep.
Everyone was talking about Envyus, like the first time getting into fighting games and not doing so well at the beginning. All of a sudden, they're in the position to take out Method, who we thought were going to win the whole competition.
Listen, Method, it's like Logan and F-Word said earlier. You look at the lineup, you think that's an all-star cast. You can't lose with that team. But Envyus, man, these guys 2-0 up against Method?
Well, Cobblecog has it all to play here. He has to fight TKR. If he loses this, you don't get a game 4, game 5.
You do not. That's going to be it right there. And that's a tough one. Like we say, the pressure can get you in those types of situations. Cobblecog needs to just keep his head down, play his game. One of the best camis I know of.
Yeah, definitely.
By far.
I think we need to take a little bit of a breather here because that was so intense. Let's throw it back to Tom. Tom, what do you think about that, mate?
Tell us.
Well, where do you start with something like that? Sengan, Tyrant, I mean, it was just so good. I mean, I'm itching. It's like I'm so hungry to talk about that match. I mean, what happened in that last match when there was no health on Armika or Vega? How good was that?
There was such a good block from Luffy in that scenario as well, because he put him in a situation where they both had no health, but Vega had the advantage because he did whiff the button into the EX dive. You don't know what side. So Luffy's blocked that well, but Vega's still plus when he does that. So the turn continued, survived that, and still was able to get that last hit was Nassim Claw. Wow, how intense.
I think the massive difference is Team Envyus are playing with zero fear at all, none. No fear. Nassim, we'll probably see him do a slide across the stage any minute now because he was just sliding the whole game. He made one safe with V-Trigger.
Yeah.
And then just
did another one
immediately.
After, right, you know?
But it was working so much.
But how good was, I mean, that first matchup, Leo versus your main man, Pax. I mean, what a pop-off. We'll get to that in a second. This is the play against Pax. It was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, especially after Pax had taken that round, you thought, you know, maybe this is going to be the time when Pax pulls it out, but Leo just had such a good, and he dealt with this well as well when he got that activation. What a decision. I said to Logan that was guaranteed to do the EX there, because you don't want to let Laura get started.
Here it is, the shirt comes off. It was like he was angry, but he was just...
Yeah. Ugh.
He was feeling the emotion. What was going through his head?
I think I can see Hobbs
that's what he was saying
in the crowd there wearing the shirt now.
My goodness.
I mean, that just proves kind of what we were talking about earlier in the broadcast about how difficult it is for these top-level players to control other players because Pax knows that matchup inside out, like the back of his hand. He plays it all the time, and he still wasn't able to just control Leo. We called that EX shoulder because we knew Pax's style is all about low risk, trying to control, and we were expecting him to just walk back and just go for a safe medium kick to kind of pin him in the corner. That's when that armoured shoulder came out, the EX, and he took the game.
It's more guaranteed against a Laura like Leo, because compared to the other Lauras, Leo's a very, reserved, safe kind of Laura compared to the others. But to be honest with you, he played a bit of a one-game strategy in that set. I mean, he even had an opening in that round where he was making a comeback and did a fierce punch into overhead on hit. He could have continued the combo there, but he went for a reset. And I think if we're talking about one-game strategies, Nassim Claw, I've never seen him slide that much, ever.
I mean, it was fantastic. We can look at some of the footage because he was so, it was just all guns out, wasn't it, really?
I mean, he got punished about 8 times during this set for sliding, but kept doing it. Dealt with the pressure well, didn't allow Luffy to get anything going.
I really think he did well in terms of his use of the V reversal because, he was getting punished. But Mika is a character now that can't really just loop her pressure on you as easily as she could do. Before, she could just slap you in the corner and bully you really aggressively. Now, it's a lot harder for her to do so. And you're just going back to the neutral game, which is a good position to be in for Vega.
It was like a dance from Nassim Claw. Decided against it. Leo's probably saying, take the top off, do what I did. And he went, nah.
I don't think he's got a vest on underneath, so they all...
Yeah, I think what's his name, comes prepared to take his top off.
Now, when we look at match 3, okay, there's so much riding on this game, and that needs to be reiterated again to people. TKR versus Cobblecog. Now, look at that. there is one round one from Cobblecog, which means, very clearly, he has not won any of his matchups in the Elite Series. The pressure is on him.
0-3.
0-3, because if he doesn't get this...
This is huge.
Then it means it's a win for Envyus.
So Team Method need the one player they have who's not been able to rack up a single win all series to win right now against one of the most cheeky opponents he's ever going to come across.
And he's been sitting there thinking about it for the last 5 minutes as well. It's not like, right, I'm going to step on and do the job. He's been sitting about it. And as we said before, he's a really intelligent player. He knows a lot of the situations. He's very aware. He's very technically proficient. But I feel like, you know, his mental fortitude is his greatest weakness. And just, he could possibly think doubt into and manifest it, you know. So he really needs a strong first round because TKR will smell fear on him and he will start taking liberties. He'll start doing EX legs in footsies.
He'll start doing things physically.
Yeah.
He'll do things like jump up.
Well, thankfully you can't see
after
him
winning one round. He'll jump up and he'll try to get Cobblecog's attention because he will get in your head if he can.
TKR is going to turn into a dog and smell the fear of Cobblecog. But the question is, really, in this situation, let's talk about the players. For anyone who's into Street Fighter V or getting into it, this matchup right now with the players, the characters they're going to use, can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a very unique one for anyone who plays Street Fighter V these days because Chun-Li just isn't as popular as she was in the first season. She was by far, I mean, not by far, but very obviously the strongest character in the game. And, you know, Capcom made the decision to tone her down a little bit. She's still a good character, but everyone kind of decided to jump ship and pick someone else.
Those thighs don't lie. Yeah. There's no lies in those thighs. That's what I'm saying for that. But it toned it down a little bit, so not packing the same punches. He's kept the same character, but who will Cobblecog use?
So Cobblecog mains Cammy, who has effectively been the same character since day dot. She's lost a little bit of her... easy approach with cannon strike dive kicks that you will be seeing a lot of. Now they're not plus on the EX, not as easy to make safe as well. So you can't just get in as and when you want and take advantage of all of her plus frames on her normal attacks. You know, a crouch, a medium punch, standing medium punch, lights, of course. Her throw game's incredible as well. So she's a pressure character. She wants to get next to you. Chun-Li in the Season 1 was probably the master of control in space. I don't want to say zoning because it wasn't really that, but she had such good buttons in that neutral game where you're not next to each other, but you're like half a screen away and you're kind of guessing what you're going to do. She had a great fireball. She had a great standing fierce. They both got a little bit worse, and her pressure's got...
Yeah, exactly.
She's got one of the best dashes in the game as well. And we never saw it because her air legs were so good. They've been substantially toned down as well. Not many players still use her, but we did see, I think, was it MOV that got top 8 Evo with her? So... MOV's still soldiering on, one of the greatest Chun-Li players. A lot of them have moved on to Ibuki, who's clearly top tier now.
But
she takes a lot of skill, Ibuki.
Well, of course, one of the other characters in the game. But listen, when it comes down to, before I throw over to those commentators, is Cobblecog going to do this and keep messing?
I hope so. I really hope so, because I want this to go to the last game.
Yeah, we don't want this to end too soon, so I want the crowd to get behind Cobblecog for this
Okay,
one. We need a win from Cobblecog.
We'll hear that crowd in just a second as I throw over to the commentators. Tyrant, Sengan, it's all up. Cobblecog has the power to keep Method in the game, doesn't he?
We've regained our composure, just like I hope Cobblecog has. We've had a breather. It's time to focus. One round at a time, one game at a time. Cobblecog can definitely do this for his team, and I mean, he needs to.
Yeah,
plain and simple. You got to win.
Absolutely.
Got to win, mate.
I mean, it's like Logan said. Sometimes the mental state can be a bit weak there when the pressure's on. But you know, he has to do it. He has to find a way around that right now, and find out if he can do the job here against TKR's Chun-Li. Let's check it out.
Hopefully he's done a button check.
Yeah,
here we go.
You don't want one of those situations like last week.
Cobblecog with Cammy, TKR with Chun-Li.
Wow.
TKR on the offensive already.
Wasted no time getting in there with the dashes. Air legs, good anti-air from Cobblecog, really aware.
Now listen, Cobblecog is one of the most underachieved here at the event. He definitely, if he can get a win versus TKR on this big stage, it'll make a big statement to his team.
100%.
Oh, wakes up with stand fierce, counter hit, nothing afterwards.
All right, nice activation there. He saw the fireball come out, he pressed V-trigger and got the punish.
Doesn't have V-trigger anymore though, so TKR is kind of in control here as Chun-Li.
He did use it early though, so he might get another one before the end of the round. Okay.
Very true, very true. Gets the knockdown. Wake up button, no respect. Dash, dash.
That's gonna be it. Yep, that's the round.
Very good conversion there from TKR, and they are 1 round from eliminating Method 3-0.
3-0, that would be awful for Method.
Oh, the crowd counter!
Starts the round with a standing hard kick. All right.
Felt like I got kicked in the face there.
That noise. No conversion from Cobblecog. Is this the cracks we're starting to show?
Oh no,
nice.
Good anti-air though from Cobblecog.
Okay, snap medium kick. Cobblecog loves that button.
Nice V reversal there from TKR.
TKR looking so dominant in the neutral.
He's just pressing all the buttons, and Cobblecog is hard to press. Is scared to press anything.
It looks like Season 1 Chun right now.
He's getting hit by absolutely everything. Activate.
Activates V reversal there.
Oh no.
Do you know what? That was so close. All right.
He's now in the corner though, Tyrant. This is bad for him.
He is indeed. The fireball here.
Needs to walk his way out.
Needs to be careful though, Sengan, because he can.
Oh no, the jump!
Oh, but that's going to be it right there.
Is that going to be dead?
I think that's going to be dead. Let's have a look.
Might do. She has no health. No, she's going to be alive.
Last kick. Oh, she's still in it.
Oh, the DP needed. Cobblecog still in it here.
Overhead.
Overhead.
Oh, that's
jump. Look at Salt Bay. I don't know what. Okay, I don't know what this is.
Sprinkling the salt to add insult to injury.
Oh my
goodness.
Look at Envyus. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually very, very happy for them. These guys.
What a turnaround in the Elite Series thing. Still going.
What is he doing? Is he turning into a vampire or something? I don't know how the French pop off, but they're a bit weird. But we'll give it to them. We've got to give it to them.
Listen, Team Envyus, the most animated team here on the Elite Series, without a doubt now.
Viva la France!
Mais oui!
Viva la France! Oh
guys,
my goodness.
Well,
what a last game, Tyrant.
Listen, I'm going to have to recover from that one for a bit, so catch my breath. Guys, what did you think about that one over on the analysis table?
Well, let's have a quick look.
Are we going to have a look at that first?
Yeah, let's have a quick look at that.
Okay, let's check it out first.
There was the kidding combo that
legs.
TKR used.
Big damage. The corner control here from TKR, the stand medium punch.
There was not enough health.
Listen.
There was not enough health.
You could not turn it around.
Look at
Leo.
Oh my goodness.
Before they won, Leo was like jumping around.
Ready. Yeah,
he was like jumping around.
And I mean, if I have to say something here for Team Envyus, again, I've said this before, but I mean, you came in 0-2.
0-2. Look at
turned it all the way around.
Look, not looking happy with himself.
And everyone, look at all of the players enjoying the pop-offs here.
They are loving it, especially Team Envyus at the back. Jokes, confs. Their teammates loving it.
Very, very supportive. But wow, what a high-octane match. What a great way to end
that. I'll tell you what,
this week.
There couldn't have been a more hype way to end it today.
Is he still going?
Look at TK, still going.
He's still going. What's he doing?
What is he? Listen,
oh my
listen, you can't write this stuff.
He loves that little Salt Bay reference. Right, he's almost walked into the post. You got to look where you're going, man. Right, stream, I hope you enjoyed that. Because I know we did. Tom,
I loved it.
Did you enjoy that, mate?
Oh, that was incredible. Thank you so much for commentating on that. The energy that you brought to that, Tyrant and Sengan. Wow, what a match. What a match. We need to talk about this in detail in just a second, but I need to catch a breather, and so do you. Wow. Wow.